I enjoyed that little trip I took going into that painting, walking around and looking. This is one of my favorite poems, and I love the painting, but Don sold it, unfortunately. Fortunately for him, but it's gone, but I just love it. And it's called A Flower for Helen.
Okay, this one has a bit of a story. The best I can do is show you a photocopy of it. And this is my first trip to Greece. And we've got the steps going up the buildings and the flower and so on. And it's a painting that was bought by friends of mine, Tony and Helen. Well, Helen died. And I don't even know if I had a title for this, but I decided to put it in my older paintings in my website. Well, I had to come up with a title. It was quite a few years later. I thought, what am I going to call this? I thought, this can be a flower for Helen. And so hence you've got this. But the fascinating thing is, this poet knows nothing about the story. And yet, when we had the book launch, Tony has come down, the painting's in 100 Mile House right now. Tony has come down, his daughter's in the place, and she's reading this poem. And basically, the poem is about the two people getting back together again at life's end, in fact. And it could be life's end, doesn't necessarily. You read that into it, knowing the story, and it's how she came up with the same kind of thing that I ended up with in the title is beyond me, but there you go.
Yeah, we were tapped in on that one. Some paintings I think do have an energy of their own that stays in them, and people can maybe actually feel what was happening at the time. I don't know. On the rising knowledge of color and tone, the steps are stacked with books. A phantom man stands there, a flower clasped in his thoughts. A flower for Helen. The beauty and fragrance of the petals cling to the air like her scent on his collar. He climbs the steps with expectation, with the flower he hopes will please her. He moves his mist higher and higher toward the gates of heaven. As he nears, he hears a stir of wings and whispers. Slowly, the whispers dissipate until there is only one voice. Indistinct at first, slowly growing louder, he hears her calling his name. As she approaches him, he kisses the flower and places it in her outstretched hand. A flower for Helen at journey's end.